Do your legs feel stiff, swollen, or painful when you get out of bed in the morning, even though you've been resting all night? You might assume it's your age, arthritis, or maybe the weather. But what if the real cause is something much simpler? Something you ate just before going to sleep? Many older adults enjoy a late-night snack. Maybe a small bag of chips, a few crackers, or even a cold soda. It seems harmless enough. But what you eat before bed might be the reason you're waking up with more leg pain, more swelling, and less energy to move. Your body doesn't stop working while you sleep. In fact, it's busy repairing, balancing, and flushing out toxins. But if you go to bed after eating something high in salt or sugar, your body's natural recovery process gets interrupted. Instead of healing, your joints may retain fluid. Your blood vessels may become inflamed. Your muscles may not fully relax. And when the morning comes, you feel the effects. Heavy legs, stiff knees, and sore feet that make even walking to the bathroom uncomfortable. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden connection between nighttime snacks and morning leg pain. You'll learn which foods are the worst offenders, how they affect your body during sleep, and what you can eat instead to support healing and reduce inflammation. If your legs ache more after what seems like a good night's sleep, this video might just reveal the reason. I know you are a person who likes to watch videos quietly. If you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, now is a good time to do it because you are a kind person. If the video is helpful, press 1. If the video is not good enough or needs improvement, press 2. Thanks everyone. Now let's get started. Number 1. What happens while you sleep and why night snacks matter. Gerald, 72, always enjoyed a little something before bed. A small bowl of crackers, maybe a handful of pretzels, sometimes a soda while watching TV. He'd brush his teeth, head to bed, and fall asleep without a second thought. But what puzzled him was how he always woke up with stiff knees, aching calves, and ankles that felt swollen, like they'd been working hard all night. He blamed it on aging, his old mattress, even the weather. But he never considered the role of those late-night snacks until his physical therapist asked one simple question. What do you usually eat after dinner? As we age, our bodies change not only how they move, but also how they process food, especially at night. When you eat right before bed, your body shifts focus. Instead of resting and repairing, it stays active trying to digest what you just ate. If that food is high in salt, like chips or crackers, it raises your sodium levels, pulling water into your tissues and causing fluid retention. The body isn't able to flush that extra water properly while you're sleeping, so it settles in the lower parts of the body, like the legs and ankles. That's why you wake up feeling heavy, swollen, or stiff. Now add sugar to the mix, say from a soda, sweet yogurt, or even flavored crackers, and the picture gets worse. Sugar promotes inflammation, even while you're sleeping. It triggers the release of stress hormones and inflammatory markers that affect your joints, muscles, and circulation. So instead of your body calming down and healing overnight, it's inflamed and agitated, leading to increased pain and discomfort by morning. During deep sleep, your body should be repairing micro tears in your muscles, reducing swelling in your joints, and flushing waste from your lymphatic system. But when you go to bed with the wrong foods in your system, these processes get disrupted. Instead of recovery, your body is dealing with excess salt, elevated blood sugar, and slow digestion, all of which interfere with how your legs feel the next day. For Gerald, understanding this changed everything. He swapped his salty snacks for a small handful of unsalted almonds or a banana, and he started drinking herbal tea instead of soda. After just a week, his mornings felt different. His ankles weren't as tight, his knees moved more easily, and he actually looked forward to getting out of bed instead of dreading it. The truth is, what you eat in the last 2 to 3 hours before bed can shape how your legs feel the next morning, for better or worse. Your body is trying to heal, not fight with food. By making smarter choices, you give it a chance to do what it was designed to do: recover, restore, and refresh. So now ask yourself, what do you usually snack on at night? Is it helping your body heal, or quietly making your legs hurt more by morning? In the next section, we'll take a closer look at one of the biggest culprits in nighttime leg pain: salty snacks, and why they're doing more harm than you think. Number 2, Salty snacks before bed. The swelling trigger. Janice, 74, loved her evening routine. After dinner, she would settle into her recliner, turn on her favorite mystery show, and enjoy a handful of salted crackers or pretzels. Just a little something, she would say. Sometimes she added a few slices of cheese or even a few peanuts for variety. It never seemed like much, just a snack to hold her over until morning. But every day, like clockwork, Janice would wake up with stiff knees and swollen ankles. Her slippers felt tighter, and walking to the bathroom first thing in the morning became a slow, uncomfortable process. For years, she blamed age. But then she learned about how salt works against the body overnight, especially in people over 60. Salty snacks, like chips, pretzels, salted nuts, crackers, and processed cheese, are often loaded with sodium, even in small portions. Sodium is a mineral the body needs in small amounts, but when consumed in excess, particularly late at night, it disrupts the body's fluid balance. Sodium holds onto water. That's one of its primary functions in the bloodstream. And when you eat it just before bed, your kidneys and lymphatic system can't clear it efficiently while you sleep. Instead, the body pulls water into the bloodstream and tissues to dilute the salt. Since you're lying flat and not moving much, gravity causes this excess fluid to settle in the lower parts of the body, especially in the legs, ankles, and feet. By morning, that fluid buildup can cause visible swelling, stiffness, and discomfort that feels like your legs have inflated overnight. This pressure doesn't just feel uncomfortable. It can also put strain on your joints, especially the knees and ankles. The added fluid makes it harder for those joints to move smoothly. That's why seniors who snack on salty foods before bed often describe their legs as tight, heavy, or aching first thing in the morning. Janice was surprised to learn that even her small snack, just 10 to 12 crackers, contained over 300 to 400 milligrams of sodium, not including what she added from cheese or spreads. When she added it all up, her total nighttime intake exceeded 600 milligrams of sodium, more than a quarter of the daily recommended limit, all before sleeping. When she switched to a low-sodium snack like unsalted almonds or a few cucumber slices with hummus, the difference was noticeable. Within a few days, her ankles looked less puffy in the morning, and her knees didn't creak as loudly when she stood up. She still enjoyed her evening routine, just without the swelling the next day. The truth is, many seniors eat salty snacks out of habit without realizing how powerfully they impact the legs overnight. What seems like just a little something can become a nightly trigger for pain and swelling. So the next time you reach for that bag of pretzels or box of crackers, ask yourself, is this snack helping me rest and recover, or silently setting me up for another painful morning? In the next section, we'll look at another nighttime habit that causes just as much trouble: sugary drinks and sodas, and how they quietly fuel inflammation while you sleep. Number 3, sugary drinks and sodas. The hidden inflammation bomb. Eddie, 69, had a simple pleasure at night: a cold glass of soda, sometimes regular, sometimes diet. It helped him relax after dinner and gave him a little kick before settling into his favorite TV shows. But each morning, Eddie woke up with tight calves, sore knees, and a feeling like his legs were dragging him down. He thought it was old age or the weather, but after talking with his doctor, he learned something unexpected: that his nightly soda might be fueling inflammation in his legs all night long. Sugary drinks, including soda, sweet tea, fruit punch, and even natural juices, are among the worst culprits for inflammation, especially when consumed before bed. These drinks flood the bloodstream with refined sugar, which triggers a chain reaction in the body. Your pancreas releases insulin to bring blood sugar down, but as that happens, sugar begins to interact with proteins in your tissues, forming what scientists call AGEs, advanced glycation end products. These substances directly promote inflammation, especially in joints, blood vessels, and soft tissues like the knees and lower legs. But the effects don't stop there. Sugar also increases the production of cytokines, which are inflammatory messengers. When you drink a sugary beverage before bed, these cytokines are activated while your body is supposed to be resting and repairing. Instead of calming inflammation, your system stays in a low-grade, irritated state, preventing recovery and making your legs feel worse in the morning. Even diet sodas aren't off the hook. Though they may not contain sugar, artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can disrupt gut health and inflammatory balance, leading to similar discomfort in the muscles and joints. Studies have also shown that artificial sweeteners may confuse the body's insulin response, leading to metabolic stress that can worsen swelling and stiffness. Eddie had no idea that his nightly soda habit was interfering with his body's natural healing process. But once he made the switch to herbal tea with a splash of lemon or warm water with a dash of cinnamon, he noticed a difference within days. His legs felt lighter in the morning, his knees didn't ache as much walking down the stairs, and perhaps most importantly, he began sleeping better, without sugar or artificial chemicals disturbing his system. Sugary drinks may seem like a small indulgence, but when they become a daily habit, especially before sleep, they become a nightly assault on your joints and circulation. For seniors whose bodies are already working harder to maintain balance and mobility, this extra inflammation can be the tipping point. So tonight, before you pour that glass of soda or reach for sweet tea, ask yourself, is this drink helping my body rest and repair, or setting me up for another painful morning? In the next section, we'll help you recognize the specific morning symptoms that often point to poor nighttime habits, and how to tell the difference between age-related pain and food-triggered inflammation. Number 4, why morning leg pain might not be age, but last night's snack. Marilyn, 75, had always accepted her morning leg pain as part of getting old. Every day she woke up with stiff knees and sore ankles. Some days her calves felt tight like stretched rubber bands. She blamed it on arthritis, or maybe sleeping in the wrong position. But when her daughter asked her what she usually ate before bed, Marilyn paused. Just a few cheese crackers, and sometimes a little cola, she said. That didn't sound harmful, until she started tracking her symptoms alongside her habits. What Marilyn discovered shocked her. The mornings when she felt the most pain and stiffness almost always followed nights when she snacked late, especially on salty or sugary foods. The connection became clear. Her body wasn't just reacting to age, it was reacting to what she fed it the night before. Many older adults wake up with leg pain, swelling, or heaviness, and they assume it's simply the result of aging. While age does bring changes to the joints and muscles, what often gets overlooked is how nighttime eating habits affect how your legs feel in the morning. The body does its healing and recovery work while you sleep. If that process is disrupted by inflammation, fluid retention, or poor circulation caused by food, your body can't repair fully. Instead of waking up rested, you wake up feeling worse. Common signs of food-triggered leg pain include swollen or puffy ankles right out of bed, stiff knees that loosen up after moving for a while, aching calves that feel tight or crampy without warning, a sense of heaviness in the legs as if gravity has tripled overnight, limited range of motion, especially in the ankles or hips. These symptoms are not random, and they're not always age-related. They often appear after eating salty snacks, drinking sugary beverages, or having processed foods before bed, all of which cause fluid to pool in the legs, joints to become inflamed, and muscles to lose flexibility overnight. When Marilyn stopped snacking after 8 p.m. and chose low-sodium, anti-inflammatory options like herbal tea or a slice of banana, she started noticing dramatic improvements. It wasn't immediate, she said, but after a few nights, I stopped dreading the morning. Her knees weren't as stiff, and her slippers didn't feel tight around her ankles anymore. The truth is, your body is giving you signals, and one of the clearest is how you feel when you get out of bed. If you start your day with leg pain, don't just reach for painkillers or blame it on your age. First, look at what went into your body the night before. So what's your morning telling you? And could last night's snack be the reason your first steps hurt more than they should? In the next section, we'll explore simple, healing snack options that won't hurt your legs and may even help your joints recover better while you sleep. Number 5, better bedtime options. Snacks that help you heal, not hurt. After months of waking up with heavy legs and aching knees, Roger, 76, was willing to try anything. His mornings felt like a battle just to get moving. When his physical therapist suggested that his nighttime snacks might be making things worse, Roger was skeptical. "What harm could a handful of crackers or a soda do?" he asked. But with some gentle encouragement, he decided to change his routine. Not by skipping snacks completely, but by choosing ones that worked with his body instead of against it. Within days, Roger felt the difference. Late-night snacks don't have to be harmful. In fact, some can actually support your joints, circulation, and overnight recovery. The key is choosing foods that are low in sodium and sugar, rich in anti-inflammatory nutrients, and gentle on digestion. These snacks help the body do what it's meant to do during sleep: repair, restore, and reduce swelling. Here are some of the best healing bedtime options for seniors. A small banana with cinnamon. Bananas are rich in potassium and magnesium, which help relax muscles and balance sodium levels. A dash of cinnamon supports healthy blood sugar and adds warmth without sugar. This simple combo is soothing, satisfying, and good for tired legs. A handful of unsalted almonds or walnuts. These nuts are loaded with healthy fats, vitamin E, and magnesium, all of which help reduce inflammation and support nerve and joint health. They're filling, calming, and won't spike your blood sugar. Plain Greek yogurt with berries. A spoonful of yogurt provides protein and probiotics, which support digestion and recovery. Add a few fresh blueberries or raspberries for antioxidants without added sugar. Herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, or turmeric tea. These natural teas help calm the nervous system and reduce inflammation. They also keep you hydrated without the sugar or caffeine that disturbs sleep or circulation. Cucumber slices with hummus or mashed avocado. This refreshing, hydrating snack gives you fiber, potassium, and healthy fats with zero added salt or sugar. It's a great alternative to chips or crackers at night. When Roger swapped his crackers and soda for a few almonds and ginger tea, he didn't feel deprived. He felt empowered. "I actually slept better," he said, "and for the first time in weeks, I didn't wake up feeling like my legs were bricks." What surprised him most was how quickly his body responded once he stopped fighting it and started supporting it. The beauty of these bedtime swaps is that they're simple. You don't need a complicated meal or a drastic diet, just a better choice, one that gives your joints the space to heal, your circulation time to reset, and your muscles a break from inflammation. So tonight, if you feel that urge to snack, pause and ask yourself, will this help my body feel better tomorrow, or will it quietly steal my comfort while I sleep? In the final section, we'll bring everything together and remind ourselves why our late-night habits matter more than we think. Not just for leg pain, but for the freedom to move without fear. Number 6. Your night snack might be stealing your morning mobility. For years, 78-year-old Helen believed her leg pain each morning was just a natural part of aging. She'd sit on the edge of her bed, rubbing her knees, ankles, and calves before slowly easing into her day. But after following her doctor's advice and keeping a journal of her nighttime habits, she noticed something surprising. The worse her snack, the worse her legs felt the next morning. That small bag of pretzels or glass of soda wasn't innocent comfort. It was quietly working against her all night long. Many seniors don't realize how much power their evening habits have over their morning health. Your body uses the night to restore, not just rest. It detoxifies your organs, reduces inflammation, and helps your joints recover from the wear of the day. But when you feed it processed snacks high in salt, sugar, or artificial additives, it gets distracted from that healing mission. Instead of recovering, your body retains water, fuels low-grade inflammation, and wakes up more tense and swollen than when you went to bed. Nighttime snacks that seem small, a few cookies, some chips, a soda, may be quietly stealing your mobility one morning at a time. They don't just affect how you feel, they affect how you move. Stiff joints make it harder to get up. Swollen feet make it harder to put on shoes. Aching knees make it harder to walk confidently. And when you start your day with discomfort, it affects everything: your energy, your mood, your willingness to go outside or stay active. The good news is that mobility loss isn't inevitable. In fact, many cases of morning leg pain can be reduced or even reversed with something as simple as a better snack choice. Helen proved this herself. She swapped out her processed crackers for a slice of banana and a small cup of chamomile tea. After 1 week, she told her daughter, "I don't dread the morning anymore." So if you've been blaming your mattress, your joints, or your age for morning leg pain, it's time to look deeper. What if the real reason is sitting in your pantry or refrigerator? What if your nightly snack is actually costing you comfort, mobility, and independence? The choice isn't about going hungry or giving up pleasure. It's about being kind to your future self, supporting the legs that carry you, choosing snacks that help you heal, not hurt, because the more gentle and thoughtful you are at night, the more strength and freedom you'll feel when the sun comes up. In the final part of this video, we'll bring everything together and remind ourselves how one small change made late at night can lead to better mornings, stronger steps, and a more confident, mobile life. So now you know the pain, swelling, and stiffness you feel in your legs each morning may not just be age catching up with you. It might be the result of what you're eating late at night. Salty chips, sugary drinks, or processed snacks may seem small and harmless, but they can quietly interfere with your body's natural healing process, leading to increased inflammation, fluid retention, and joint discomfort while you sleep. But here's the hopeful truth. This isn't permanent. You're not stuck with painful mornings. By making just one small change, choosing a snack that supports your body instead of fighting it, you can start waking up with less pain, less swelling, and more energy to move freely. The right foods before bed can help your joints recover, calm your nerves, and set you up for a day that starts with comfort instead of struggle. If you've been feeling discouraged by slow, stiff mornings, don't lose hope. You still have the power to change how tomorrow feels. Your evening routine, even something as simple as a different snack or a warm cup of tea, can give your legs the support they need to carry you forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to our channel. We're here to bring you honest, practical, and empowering information to help you age with confidence and strength. Take care of your body at night, and your legs will thank you in the morning. Here's to better choices, better mornings, and a better life, one gentle step at a time.